What's up,
Gang in
y'all?
this bitch. Gang in this bitch.
My Perspective Podcast, episode 13. It's your girl. They
Hell
call me
yeah.
PYT.
And they call me Young Smiles, man. Welcome to my Perspective Podcast, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, Bill.
How you doing today?
Yeah, everything is great. No complaints, man. It's a great day.
Um, you was off today, or you was selling cars today?
No, I work today, but I'm always in car selling mode. I ain't getting nothing off today. Some going shape.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've been pumping them out.
Yeah, I've been pumping them out. You gotta stay consistent in this industry. Or you get extinct real quick if you're not being consistent.
And because you're talking about your industry, I did want you to talk about pack, that packed, or what you was telling me about as far as the used cars for the people that probably don't know about the whole used cars thing, probably want to be a used car salesman and don't know that when they sell a used car about, the money that's taken out or something you was telling me about.
Yeah, so in the car industry, when you're selling used cars, they assess how much needs to be put into the car. Sometimes the used car packs are $1,000. Sometimes it can be less than that. At this particular dealership that I'm at, the used car pack is $600. What that means is that they deduct $600 out of your commission on each individual used car based on their estimated cost of what's needed. You know what I mean?
Okay. And
So
that comes from you or that comes from the person who bought the car?
and then that comes from the salespersons directly from their commission.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you if you selling cars, the goal ultimately is to sell a lot of cars to where you're not noticing the pack money. Because the only reason why I noticed it this time is because I didn't make no money.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, it's a good industry to be in. If you somebody that like to sell cars, I mean, not sell cars, but if you somebody that like to grow, or you want a lucrative type of industry that you can make a lot of money quickly in a short period of time, car
Hmm.
sales is definitely where you want to be at.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, that was something to know because that's something that I didn't know. I know when you was telling me, I was kind of shocked by that. So,
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. It shocked me. It made me not even want to sell no used cars, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? And when I said that to the manager, because he was like, "Why are you not selling a used car?" I said, because it's a $600 pack fee." He said, "It used to be 1,000."
mm,
So I guess
yeah,
I should be grateful.
I guess that's a way of looking at it.
Yeah,
But it's still, that's y'all hard work and $600 after I done stood out there with my great, customer service and salesmanship. That's kind of a lot. They should go back to the drawing board on whoever created that. They should go back to the drawing board on that and probably work that out.
yeah, because when you were saying that, I'm thinking like, okay, so if they invested money to make sure the car passes inspection, that should be something that should be included in the price. Like, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You wrap that in the price. Why are y'all taking money back? I don't get it, but I
Because
guess
that
it's
would
like
make
maintenance
sense.
fee. I don't know.
But that would make sense to include it in the price, and that's the whole package. And to explain that, you either explain that to the person that's buying the car or don't. You feel me? It's a hidden fee. I don't know, but I just feel like that's something that should be included for them because they the one who buying the car. Y'all selling it, but they the ones who buying the car, so they the one taking responsibility of the car.
Yeah, make the customer pay it. Like you include
Yeah.
it. So what I feel like they could do is like they could wrap that $600 fee that they taking from us inside the commission, like the gross part, and they don't go past a certain mark gross wise.
Hmm.
You know, get to the $600 part, then they stop because that's the money that they invested that the customer is going.
Exactly.
But
See,
I don't know. You got to have strong salespeople to kind of push that kind of movement.
I feel it. But
Yeah,
that's definitely something to for if somebody out there want to be a start a revolution for the car salesman, maybe y'all want to start with that
yeah,
one.
that pack fee for used cars is crazy. And I'd be curious if whoever's out there that sell cars in different parts of the United States, what is y'all used car pack fee, or do y'all even have a used car pack fee?
That's a good one. Comment below.
Comment below if you in the industry, man.
Yeah, for real. Cause it's very interesting. And I'm sure when people watch this that didn't know about that, people that buy cars or you feel me, they probably gonna think about that like, wow, I didn't even know. Here I
Yeah,
am
'cause
complaining.
yeah, and
And
I'm paying $600 to sell you a car, basically.
exactly. So maybe you shouldn't come the consumer shouldn't complain so much because yeah.
You're taking out a lot of money from me to your salesperson. So stop complaining,
Yeah.
consumers.
Cause all they think is myself. I thought the same thing. Like, oh, commission. They worried about a commission. Like, nah, they trying to get a commission because they gotta pay all this money. You feel me? Back to the company.
Exactly, exactly. And it's a lot of fees that come out. Like say if you have a if you because they tell us to work the service lane, and basically what that is when people come in for service, you know what I'm saying? Hey kitty. When
Right.
people come in for service, you go to them in the service lane while they waiting for their car to be finished, and you just let them know, hey, I got this deal for you. And sometimes it works. People come from
Mhm.
service and they trade up. And then when that happens, people have service bills. And when you don't pay their service bill, or when they don't pay their service bill, that then falls on you. Like I just had a situation like that. So, it's
That's
a
a
lot
lot
of
that
it's
go
a
into
lot of
it.
extra. It's a lot of extra that goes into it. And then if we get a bad survey, like GM sends surveys to consumers that buy new cars. And if you get a bad survey, they take $100 from you for each bad survey.
Dang,
So
surviving car
imagine
salesmanship.
20 cars. Right. Huh?
I said, shoot, they need a show. Surviving cars and salesmanship. For real?
Yeah, bruh. Well, at this dealership, I don't know if that's done at other dealerships, but at this particular dealership, if we get a bad survey, they deduct that from our commission as well.
$100.
Yeah,
They ain't playing. Like they want y'all
they
to
ain't
be on the
playing.
top of the top.
Y'all.
I mean, I understand, but at the same time, it's like y'all, come on. That's y'all
Yeah,
asking for a lot.
yeah, because you got to be on it with people. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel it.
it's you got to hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's about hustling in this industry.
And that's what it sounds like they want. They just want y'all to, I guess, do the best, may do the best service, be the top dealership. But
Yeah,
I mean, so if you sell new cars, they don't, it's not a pack fee.
no,
Okay. So you get a commission and you get to keep the commission.
no. So with new cars, your goal always again is to hold commission. Now, how you hold profit is by selling value, because naturally people want less than what they are seeing on the vehicle. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So say if a car is $45,000, there may be a gross profit line of about 2 grand. And if a customer wants you to take away 2 grand, that's your gross profit right there.
Okay.
So you just get a flat fee. When you don't make no gross on a used car, you get a flat fee. And it's different from dealership to dealership, but our flat fee for new cars is 200.
200. Okay.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta pump out. That's why you set goals every month of how many cars you wanna.
exactly.
Okay. Now it
Exactly.
makes
Because if I
sense.
hit a certain number, because we get paid off front end and back end gross, which means that whatever people buy in finance, I get a piece of it if I
Mm.
hit certain tiers. So it's better for me to hit the highest tier so that I can get the highest percentage off of the gross all around the board.
Okay. Put us on in. You definitely educating us on how it is, like the ins and outs of the
Yeah.
cars and like we
It's
didn't
really
know.
hard for car salesmen. It's really hard for car salesmen. It is extremely hard for women salesmen. It is super extremely hard
Hmm.
for car salesmen that look like me, and for car guys that are like, hey,
I feel
you know.
you.
What I'm saying?
I
So
feel you.
it's you are fighting a lot of battles. So if consumers, if y'all come into dealerships, just be nice to people, and don't try to withhold information. Like it's this thing going on. I may be digressing, but it's this thing that goes around where people don't want to give up information. Y'all can't come into dealerships not wanting to give us information. It doesn't mean that you lose power as a consumer. We need to know how much money down you're gonna put down, because we are trying to get an approval from a bank. If a bank see that you are 585 or 480, and you like, I'm not telling you how much money I'm putting down, we gonna say zero and you're gonna get a denial.
Exactly. Okay.
So help us help you.
Help us help you. All right. So y'all be honest with y'all salespeople, okay?
Be honest,
Help
bruh.
them.
Don't be telling us you make $16,000 and then I pull your credit and your credit report say the highest income at your last job is 3 grand. Like
You
people
don't
be
even need to
thinking
be
that
there.
come on, man. People be thinking they can get away with bullshit. Like, yeah, we are like, it's like we are investigators. We have to investigate the shit you saying.
But it's like if you making 3,000, you don't even need to be there. You need to be at the bus stop. Don't waste my time.
You need to be running to work, okay? What the fuck? You need to be running. Scoot your ass to work. No
that's
bullshit.
that's funny.
Yeah, and then we wanting a $150 payment. Ma'am,
Yeah.
how is that even possible, bruh? You paying 575 right now, miss. It'd be stressful. I'm telling you, it'd be stressful at the dealership dealing with people and bullshit. So I can recognize, like being a car salesman, I can recognize BS at a
Yeah.
higher level. You know what I'm saying? I can recognize it. So
Can you recognize it when it walked through the door? Like if somebody
soon
come
as
in
it
to
walked
get.
through the door, I'm talking about as soon as it walked through the door. I know bullshit. I so and it's not because I'm judging how they looking or anything
Mhm.
like that, because you can never go based on how people look and how people dress.
Yeah.
It's always based on the answers that they give you when you ask these certain qualifying questions. Like if I say, where you work at? And you tell me 7-Eleven, okay, your credit bag. Your credit bag.
Why
You got
why is credit gotta be bad?
his credit bad. He has 7-Eleven.
Because he has 7-Eleven.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Unless he the
That's
manager.
scandalous.
If no, for real. It's serious. These are qualifying questions like, okay, or if I ask a customer, have you had any repossessions?
Hmm.
And they say, yeah, I had 2 repossessions about 10 years ago. Red flag, you got bad credit. That was a month ago. You just got your shit repo. Good luck.
Exactly. Exactly. I feel you. I feel you. Read in between. I feel you.
Read between them lines. You know.
Yes, yes,
I know how
interesting.
to read between the lines.
The stories that you tell us about like working at a car dealership, like they're interesting. It's definitely stuff that I didn't know. So
Yeah, man, for real. I think at this particular dealership, we should have like a series, like a Tubi type of reality show. Because the
yeah.
shit be going up with this bitch need to be on TV. No bullshit.
No, for sure. They need to look into that.
Look into that shit, man, because there's some funny motherfuckers that work in this bitch.
All right, so
All right.
you wanna who wanna
I can go first. DC terms. So in DC, y'all. Okay, so DC, I just want to give a shout out to DC DMV area. You know what I mean? We have not had any major killings in over a month. I'm
That's
so proud.
big.
I really feel like I played a role, I like to feel like I played a role in this because I realize I be going on this area for this foolishness. Okay, to
Mm-hmm.
BS. I really be putting my opinion out there. You know what I mean? And even if it's not because of me, the fact that it has the energy of decreasing the violence is out there, it just makes me feel good because, you know, the people of the District of Columbia are not animals. You know what I mean? Even though they act like it, they're not animals. And I feel like if more people checked each other and held each other accountable for certain things, then positivity would continue to happen and crime would continue to decrease. Now, what's happening though, what I did notice is that there's an intake in crime in PG County. So in Maryland, there's an uptake in crime. This I just seen on Instagram, this Marine dude, you frozen like shit. That shit, spin that. I'm gonna dance for y'all until people come back. Spin that shit, spin that shit, spin that shit. Go ahead and spin that shit. Who's them bitches? Way. So yeah, so DC crime has been going down, which is a good thing. We had this Roots picnic, and so we do the Roots picnic every year. That joint was popping. We had a lot of artists out there. Wale performed. A lot of artists performed out there. Now there is some type of controversy in DC with that Roots picnic. Again, remember I told y'all DC and the DMV in general, we are very sensitive on go-go music, and we are very sensitive on being let into spaces. So there was no go-go artist or a go-go band at the Roots picnic. And so some people kind of felt like that wasn't really giving DC. You know what I'm saying? Because DC is nothing without go-go. You know
So
what I'm saying?
the Roots picnic, they do it in DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did it in DC this year. I believe that they typically do it in Philly, or they may rotate it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you saying because they did it in DC, it should have had DC go there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes. And they should have had it. So some people were upset about that, but what I do know is that because Lizzo hopped on that UCB song, the Sexy Lady song is putting more spotlight on the rap scene of the District of Columbia. I just seen the owner of Pitchfork kind of like do a little think piece on why
Okay.
artists. You know, that's a big move right there. Pitchfork.
Yeah.
You know about Pitchfork, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the owner of Pitchfork, shout out to DC
That's what's
DMV
up.
area. Now the owner of Pitchfork just dropped a little think piece on why the rap scene in the DC area is not really getting their flowers like they should, because they created a real live sound for the rap music scene, for real, like the underground artists that's coming up. A lot of people got their sound from us. Soldier Boy, what's the nigga name?
Really?
That be all the time. Yeah, that do NPR. Pablo, fucking Lil Uzi.
Really?
Yes. Most people don't know this. Like, people really fuck with DC on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's some money makers out here in DC. And so, and niggas is really tapped in for real. So when you tap in with the streets of DC, you tapping in with some, you know, elite people. So they be running off with the swag. You know what I mean? And so Lizzo bringing light on the rappers of DC, so I like that. That's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty tight. And what else? Oh, Q the Fool just dropped a project. Shout out to my boy Q the Fool. My boy dropping projects, man. He just dropped a nice little banger. So go check that out. Type in Q the Fool in YouTube, and his song gonna come up. RG Simba, he hasn't been dropping as consistently, you know what I'm saying? He's been promoting more so the people in his neighborhood. So, you know, doing his thing, but he still make music, but he's not like pushing it a lot. I think he's focusing on being a dad. He just had a little baby girl. So I think he
Okay.
doesn't want to miss out on, her growing up, and maybe he'll pick it back up. He's still pretty young. He's about in his late 20s. So, I mean, you know, he still has time to make something of a music career if he wants to.
Yeah, he
And
does.
yeah, and then so another thing that's been happening is that the National Guards have not been decreasing violence in DC. They've actually been hurting real estate in DC because there's so many guards everywhere in DC. If people
Mhm.
not wanting to live here.
Really?
Yeah,
So like what people are moving, people selling businesses, like
yeah. People are moving from DC. They're going to Prince George's County. They're going to Virginia. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of businesses that's leaving, but you got some.
yeah. But I mean the presence is supposed to deter violence, but at the same time, if it's causing people, to be uncomfortable or people can't make money, I mean, then how does that help the community or the people of the community? The violence is down, but it's like,
Yeah, but their presence is up. I think it's just I
yeah.
feel like this is like some in DC. I feel like what's happening is martial law.
Hmm.
I feel like it's some sort of martial law that's happening because I noticed that a lot of police have got this qualified immunity, right? With Trump, he allowed this qualified immunity, and it's like giving the police the rights to kill anybody, and it's also giving non-blacks the rights to shoot and kill black people, like that boy in South Carolina. Now, my personal opinion about that situation, right? That little boy was a hardhead. He was hard-headed, and this is my opinion about him. I feel like that little boy was you. I feel like the little boy stole a lot from that particular store when he was think about it, when he was going to that gas station. That was just maybe that's just a thing in that area. I'm just speaking from personal experience. When I was in college in North Carolina, the gas station was our food spot. We was stealing like shit out that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And especially in North Carolina, it's a low income area, so I do feel like he might have been stealing, right? Now the thing is, this particular day, I think his intentions, this is just my opinion. I think his intentions were to rob that store. That's what I feel like. I feel like he wanted to maybe, or was thinking about contemplating or seeing, like trying to case the joint to see if he could rob the joint. And maybe he did take a water, but they said he saw that they was looking at him and he took the water out. You know what I mean? And they chased him and ran and shot him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like might have could have happened. Could
So
have
you
been.
watched the same video that they showed with him taking the waters out and putting them right back. You watched that same video and it looks
I
like
never
he
even
stole
saw
water.
any videos. I never even saw the video that he even took a water. I was just making my own perspective about
So
what happened based on the clip that I did see of him doing like this, and then finding out that he had a gun.
you should probably watch the actual clip of the liquor store. I mean, of
He
the
took
gas
the water. You
station.
just said he took the water. You just said
He
he took.
didn't know. I said he took waters out. He took 4 waters out of there and he put them all back. He took 4 waters out. He's standing right there. He opened the thing. He took them out. He put them back. I seen that supposedly he didn't have his wallet. So he remembered he didn't have his wallet and he put them right back. The lady made him put his backpack down as soon as he walked in the store. He didn't have nothing to steal with. Literally. It's all on video. And when he went back to his backpack, he didn't have nothing. He didn't have nothing in his hand. He kept going like this with his jacket to show them, I don't have nothing. He literally kept saying, I don't have nothing. And he kept raising up his sweater. He kept putting his arms in the pouch of his sweater and shaking it so they can hear that he had nothing. And they still said that he stole something. Yes. That's why the prosecution, I seen a clip of the defense, and the defense was saying for whatever reason, the video was not allowed in court. The prosecution also was upset because the video was not allowed in court. Why? How's the video on social media, but you guys suppress that in the court files and you wouldn't allow it to be played in court? And it clearly shows that boy did not steal nothing. Literally.
But why do he have a gun though?
They didn't know he had a gun. And they said they didn't know he had a gun. Go back. That boy kept doing was shaking his sweater to show them that he didn't have no water. They didn't know he had no gun on him. He took off running. And they took off running behind him.
Oh,
Literally. Even on the videotape where he runs outside, he's running away from them. And that's what the prosecution kept asking the son. And the son kept saying, "Oh, I don't understand the question." And the prosecution is like, "On the videotape, he's running away from you. Is he not? You say he had a weapon, but not one time did he flash the weapon. Not one time, nothing." He said, "Oh, well, we didn't know until we got down there. And then he flashed it." He said, "But you just said he ran away from you. He was shot in his back. He ran away from you. Not one time did that boy turn around on them and open fire, shoot, pull it out, nothing. Not
he never
one
pulled the
time.
gun. He never
Not
pulled the
one,
gun.
not one time. Not one time. The prosecution kept asking him over and over. He said, "Oh, I don't understand." The prosecution kept saying, "Did he turn around? Did he not run away from you? The whole time the boy is running away from you. Are you guys not chasing him?" "Oh, I don't
Mm,
understand." He literally kept saying the same thing over and over and over. And then
mm.
he finally said, "Well, he was running away, but he was running away from," he kept pointing to his dad. And the prosecution said, "No, he's running away from both of you."
Mm.
No, they not like that, but they killed that boy. They killed that boy. Like from the video angles that they played and the
Yeah,
fact that they even suppressed this from going to court.
yeah,
That boy literally, and the prosecution kept saying it. He's shaking his jacket. Like he's telling you, "I don't have nothing." He didn't even have his backpack on at that time. The backpack was still on the chair. They made him put his backpack down as soon as he walked into that store.
yeah. And I was hearing that the store owner was having issues before with he shot somebody or put his hands on some kids before for stealing. So I think this was an incident that may have been like boiled over. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you don't shoot no child. You don't shoot no child,
No, you
especially not a child that's running away. That's murder. That's not self defense,
yeah,
and that's not how you defend your business. That's just like Latasha Harlins. I never saw the videotape of what happened to her. I saw it yesterday. I saw the surveillance footage of that little girl being shot in the back of her head. And the prosecution, same thing. They said she had money. It's on the videotape. She put the money on the counter. She had money to pay for it. You snatched the little girl bag saying that she's stealing. The little girl snatched it back. As soon as that girl turned her head, that lady shot her in the back of the head. Right
wow,
at the counter.
wow.
I watched the whole process.
And that store still open, and them people still own the store that's there.
Sad. Like, it's sad that people sit up and you're conditioned to think, "Oh, well, let me think about it. Well, maybe he did this, maybe he did that." When the videotape is right there, it's as clear as day. And the
Yeah,
fact that neither the father or the son could answer a simple question. If he's running away from you, Trayvon Martin, if he's running away from you after you guys got into an altercation,
yeah,
once they run away, there's no threat.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, you right. You right. That was murder. That was murder. I guess I was looking at it from a fatigue point of view. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of black young kids doing stupid shit, putting themselves in dumb situations. And I felt like when I heard that the little nigga had the gun, I was thinking I created a whole scenario on what I assumed he was gonna do. And guess what? The scenario that I created, the white people created themselves. And that's exactly why they found that dude not guilty because they already put a stereotype on him like I did. And I apologize. I apologize because I've been making some crazy comments about him being a little thug. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a chill on that. It's
It's just sad
fatigue.
because
You get fatigued for real. You get fatigued with this internet shit, bro.
I get fatigued of the fact that history shows that they continue to kill our kids, and not like that, but it's that ignorance that our kids continue to keep getting killed, and then it keeps being excused. Like not like that, but when Emmett Till got killed, what did they say? Oh, he whistled at a woman. So because he whistled, or somebody said that he whistled
Your
because the
phone
boy
is
had a
going in
pistol,
and out.
okay to do what they did. So the fatigue of that time is, well, we believe that black people are dangerous because all of these white women keep saying that black men are raping them, even though they're lying.
Right.
But every time a white woman says something, and that's what we're seeing today. Every
Yeah.
time another race says something, just like the black guy that just got stabbed to death in downtown LA the other day by four Mexicans. Their dog is attacking him. He's
Oh yeah, I
crazy.
heard that. Yep, I heard, and they killed them.
Who are black people killing? Like real talk. We talk about, oh, we killing each other, we killing each other. Yeah, we are. But who? We ain't out here killing them. But yet and still we're being preyed upon. And every time it hit the news, people make excuses and say, oh, but what did they do to deserve it? They must have did
Yeah,
something to deserve it.
yeah,
That's
you
not
right.
fair.
That's not fair. Your phone is kind of cutting in and out, PY. Nah, you right. You right. I was just basically saying I shouldn't have been putting those stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did the stereotypes. You right.
Messed up because when you really look at it, everybody talk about black on black crime. We kill each other. It's not right, but we kill each other. We are not out here killing their kids.
Yeah,
They
that's
really
true.
are killing our children when you think about
That's
it.
true. That's true. And it's not only white people. It's Spanish. It's Hispanics. It's Asians. You know what I'm saying? All of the non-blacks, they can get away with murdering. They can get away with murder, and it's messed up.
And
It's messed up.
that's not even it's not even a thought that comes to our mind. That's the thing that's sad is we're supposed to be so animalistic, and that doesn't even cross our mind. We don't go to their neighborhoods and look for their kids. Like
Yeah. I think if
I
more
don't
I think for real, in order for shit to like really change, we have to go back to the Nat Turner type shit, you know? We really gotta go back. We really need to be harming people. But see, as a God fearing person, that's just not the way to do it. You just gotta let God handle it. Because for real, revolution only happens when it's met with violence.
I
For real.
think we need to be segregated. Like not like that, but maybe we need to be segregated. You know, now that we got all the advantages now, we know we can protect each other now. We smarter, you feel me? We got
Yeah, go
more
back to segregation. I'm for it. Bring segregation
yeah.
back. Bring motherfucking
I
segregation back. I'm for
like
that shit.
we got billionaires, like we everything that we wanted to gain or needed to gain from integration, even though we will never really be equal. Now that we got it, like why don't we segregate? Take everything back and y'all be with y'all. Y'all had this many states in America. Let us be over here, had this many states. Let the inside, like let everybody have their own stuff. You feel me? It's gonna keep being people fighting and killing one another. Let everybody be separate again.
Yeah. And have universal laws of of racism still in place. Because if you're gonna go to my country or my area of the United States and think you're gonna be racist and not feel no penalties, you fucking not wrong. And if we think we're
Mhm.
gonna go to your area and cause crime, we got it messed up. Whatever y'all laws is over there, that's what it is. We can't even fight.
Exactly. Let everybody govern their own stuff. And it's not gonna be no one president, United States. No. If it's all black people got California, Colorado, and all of that, if they got that, Denver, whatever. If we got all of these states over here, then we govern our own stuff. We vote our own people. We do our own stuff and police ourselves. Same thing with y'all. Y'all got y'all North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, all of that. Okay, y'all govern yourself. If we come over there, we ain't got nothing to say. Ain't no
Yeah.
right at Don. Ain't no right at Don because he knew not to go over there. He knew
Yeah.
that we segregated. He went over there. He did something he wasn't supposed to do, or he just went over there. Period. And whatever y'all don't accept, that's what what y'all don't expect. And leave it
Yep.
at that.
Yep.
People not gonna
Yep.
like that. But that's honestly how I'm starting to feel. Like maybe now that we got everything that we need, let's go back to being
Now that
separate.
we got our right minds, now that we not no scared niggas being whipped by a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of fucking crackers, we can go back to segregation. Make this shit separate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm for
I'm
it.
I'm for it.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm the fuck for it. And then we should have it should be like laws like, okay, if you want to work in the white area, you need you have to be hired, or you have to have somebody from the job say, okay, we are hiring, and they have to be responsible for you in that white area. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be black working in there, then no, no.
For real, we all the same. Like if we got our own stuff, whatever y'all got over there, y'all wages, whatever your currency is, that's for you. That don't
Yeah.
hold no weight over here. You feel
No,
me? You
no, don't
can't.
bring them white dollars over here. That shit is fucking trash.
Don't use your factories. We don't want your factories. We got our own corporations and all our own stuff right over here. So you keep what you got. Y'all keep y'all revenue going over there, and we keep our revenue. And I just feel like maybe, and I know people are not gonna like this. You can call me ignorant. You can call Smiles ignorant. Say whatever you want to say. But there's no way that y'all are looking at the way that the world is, especially with this racism, and not think that maybe it's time to try something different. Maybe we
Yeah.
can do segregation again.
Your phone breaking up a little bit, PY. All right, we waiting for PY. Her service is a little choppy. They always do that. They always do the choppy service when me and PY having good conversations. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm all for segregation. I'm all for segregation. I'm all for that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Cause we spend the most in America anyway. Let's see how they gonna thrive without us. Huh? 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 Sure that it's not choppy. You know how they do this when
Right,
we
hear me?
all. Yeah, I can hear you. It's good. They do
Or
this
sound
when
better?
hmm they do this when we talk about some good shit. You know that. You notice that, right?
That's what I said. I'm like, maybe they don't like us sitting here talking about segregation to be segregated again. I'm for it. If they put that on the ballot, I don't care. Like I said, call me ignorant, but if they put that on the ballot, I understand the whole point of, like I said, us being integrated. But now that we got everything we need, like you said, we don't feel the same. We fighting back. Now that we ready, I just feel like if they put that on the ballot, I would vote for it.
I will
I
vote
sure
for it.
would.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm no bullshit. I'm so for it. It's not even funny. It's
So
not even funny how for it I am.
I'm ready to pack up. You feel me? Who let's have our own and see y'all on the next when I see y'all on TV. That's the only way
Right.
I'm gonna see you. Hey, may not even see you on TV because we may not want y'all stations. We may only want, black owned television stations. So no
Yeah,
more
so
Julia
y'all
Roberts.
better tighten up. We ain't playing with y'all. And
So
because whole time, black people are the number one reasons why this economy is thriving. So if y'all think y'all can do better without us, hey,
I love to see it.
let you see it.
I love to see it.
They can't. They can't. They can't. It's impossible. It's an impossible mission.
I would. I would love to see it. I think that it's time for them to prove that they don't need us. Like they can do it. I think that it's time. All them comments that they be putting on Instagram, I believe it. I'm up with you. I agree with you. Y'all don't need to be a part of us. Y'all do need to be separate from us. I do. I agree with you. Yep. And we taking everybody. I'm talking about everybody. So everybody, everybody. The dead ones coming up out the ground too. We taking them too. Everybody.
Yeah. You know what's funny, right? You know what's funny about white America? It's the fact that they really have gaslighted themselves into believing that they can thrive. for real, without black people in the country, in the world.
Hmm. Well, they said by 2050 they're gonna be the minority, so we'll see. And we're not. This is not no type of racist slander. Like this is just us having a conversation, just trying to figure out like why y'all just won't let us go.
Why y'all just won't let us go?
No, seriously, like why y'all just won't let us go? Like just let us go. Seriously, let us
Yeah,
go.
like be easy. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all doing all this, like, and then they say, well, why can't they do it? We had our own black place spaces, huh? Didn't we? Then we have our own black spaces, and what them little racist mean motherfuckers do? Blew this shit up.
And that's why I believe that maybe it's time for us to do it again. We did it before, but we didn't have the protection that we have now. We didn't have the same mentality that we have now. And I think that if we did it again, yeah, let y'all come over here if you want to.
Yeah. Y'all want to do y'all want to be all this bam ass shit, treat people mean and be racist because the color of our skin. Okay, we can do it without you.
But we do got to do something about the punishment though when it comes to the ignorant ones though of us. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of it. Um, I want to try to
I think
give
we
people
should kill them.
chances.
I'm all for killing them niggas, man.
So my topic I wanted to talk about, I wanted to talk about, I wanted to talk about Blueface.
Oh yeah, that nigga. That nigga, Blueface is. I think he may have got touched when he was a child because the shit he be saying and doing ain't right.
Cause it's like, where do you come up with this stuff that you be saying? Like he literally said the other day, he doesn't get tested because his girlfriend gets tested. So as long as she come back with a clean bill of health, then he's okay. Are you serious?
That's guy logic. That's what guys think. That's what guys think, nigga. Uh, I mean that seems pretty logical. I feel like though, in a sense, because if you fucking and the bitch that you fucking is and don't say you burnt her, I don't know. Is you clean? I don't know.
I hope that means that, well, he sleep with other women. So I hope that, I guess that means that he's using protection with other women.
No, he
I
not
mean,
using Blueface. Not using. He said on a stream one time he is against protection. Matter of fact, so I think that maybe if he is burning bitches, they not telling him because they embarrassed because they know he gonna be like, bitch, I ain't me.
that's just, I commented and I said, that's so careless, especially in the black community, because we're still high on that list of dying because of AIDS
Yeah,
and HIV. Like,
yeah,
and it's like y'all men, not all men, but the men that are like that, you guys keep living those type of lifestyles and you're infecting us. That's
yeah,
not that's not cool, bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick, bro. Then the nigga said, what he say today? He like, oh, when my son turned 18, we're
He gonna
gonna
get a
run a
prostitute.
train.
The nigga say he gonna get a prostitute for his 18-year-old son so they can run a train on her. Like number one, first things first, Mr. Blueface. Getting purchasing a prostitute does not negate the fact that that is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take away that's still a woman and you're treating
Mm-hmm.
her like she's you know, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. Because you shouldn't be teaching your son those type of things. You should be teaching your son to be a husband. Not no,
Exactly.
not no non-affiliate whore.
I
What the
just
fuck
put
is
in
wrong? What is wrong with Blueface, man?
I
That's
just
like Ron is gonna grow up to be a preacher, and he
I,
gonna talk to Blueface.
you say he gonna grow up to be a preacher?
Yeah, that nigga gonna be a crip preacher.
I just can't believe that he said that. Like the stuff that come out of his mouth, especially when it comes to his children. And I seen somebody say something in the comments like, at least he pay for them. You think because he get these girls money, like look at these kids, bro. Like
They gonna
that.
grow up fucked up.
It's sad, man. It is, man. Some of our people so lost, man. And he one of them. And he pissed me off every time I get on social media. I don't even follow him, but every time I get on social media, here comes something. Some news outlet, little blog, want to post some stupid that he's saying, and it's just like you can't. Even if you're doing it for views, bro, you don't have no. As a man, you don't stand for nothing.
Blame the Crips. I blame every schoolyard Crip that ever was created. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I blame the entire Crip community for
Man,
Blueface's ignorance. Because this is the type of Crip and bullshit that they promote. They
true
promote
that.
this type of filth. They promote this type of fucking ignorance because they feel like it's a certain program that a member is supposed to operate like, and Blueface is a representation of that ignorant bullshit. So I blame every Crip in America for Blueface. Y'all all responsible for that nigga. No bullshit.
Thumbs down, cause that's he he's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. I'm glad that Krishan is not around him. I seen that they was around each other for a hot second. I'm glad that she not around him. I'm glad that she focusing on her son. I seen he in therapy. He getting better, getting stronger. Leave that dude where he at. Like he's chasing fame and fortune. Let him stay where he at. And I hope he don't find himself in no easy E situation. Cause he ain't got no Magic Johnson money. So I hope he don't find himself in no Easy E situation, you feel me? Like, bro,
The way Blueface is acting is almost like a little kid when they are acting out because they are being abused or they're going through something, and so the
mm,
only way that they can get the attention is by acting out. And I feel like Blueface has been acting out his whole adulthood. I feel like he's been acting out his whole adulthood, and I think a lot of it stems from his mom. I
mm-hmm,
think Carlissa plays a big role in how Blueface sees himself as a man. I
mm,
think Carlissa was a mom chasing fame when she was younger, not putting her kids vixen, members of the streets. I hate calling them gang members.
yeah,
Messing with notable members of the streets or trying to be, you know, the member street princess. You know what I'm saying? And Carlissa did not come from that type of environment just based on the story that she's told us about her dad. Like
yeah.
her dad did not play that shit. Carlissa. So I don't even know why Carlissa even act like that. Like
I
she
don't know.
acting out. Like it's something deeper with her going on. See, when people act like that, it's a pattern. It's a generation of on those lines. And if it's not broken by truth and accountability, it'll continue through his kids. Luckily enough, he not claiming Krishan Jr., so he got his own disability that he's trying to grow through, and I feel like Krishan is doing her best to try to
Yeah,
help him get there. But luckily, Krishan Jr. don't got to deal with an asshole dad like fucking
yeah.
Blueface.
No, seriously. Cause he probably say the same thing about him. Special and all. When he turned 18, I'm gonna take him to go run a train. Like, that's not a rite of passage, bro. Like,
That's disgusting. That's actually rape if you think about it, because if it's not consensual, that's the same thing that Boosie did with his son Tootie. When Tootie turned 11, he got a fucking crackhead to suck his little dick. That's rape.
wow.
That is
Yeah,
rape, bruh. That's
he
rape.
says a lot of stuff. Like I saw he was talking about guy Caleb, the football player, because his nails are painted, and he was talking about
Yeah.
why he was talking about the bad representation. Okay, you could feel like that, but I saw somebody in the comments saying, okay, but you look at what you represent. So black boys are supposed to look up to you and what you represent. Not saying that people are saying it's so, oh yeah, we want our sons to be homosexual. That's not what they're saying. What they're
Right.
saying is, how can you talk about one thing that you feel is detrimental to black boys or the black community, but you don't think that selling drugs, drug addicts, gang banging, prostitution, killing each other, you don't think that that's detrimental? So I don't. I take what he say like a grain of salt. I don't.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
acting like the dude. The I don't know. I haven't seen what the football player nails colors his nails is, but I don't feel I feel like I think masculinity in the black community has been tarnished because I mean if you think about it, it stems from the white man. When the white man do this bearing back breaking and shit,
Uh
all that
huh.
homosexual shit, that is like that is fucking up our the mentality in the community really stems from slavery. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
but anyway, I don't know. I don't necessarily know if the football man is gay because he wearing the fingernail polish. But white men do it all the time, and the white people are not saying that the white man gay. Why the black man always got to call each other gay?
Like I feel where he coming from, but my thing is have a deeper like continue that conversation because maybe it's because it's you that's the messenger, but you can't possibly like that's like your contradiction because look at what you represent and what you stand for. Is there not are we not the number one race that's in the prison system?
Yeah,
Are black boys? Like really think about what you're saying. Like I said, it's not that nobody's saying, "Oh yeah, it's okay for them to spread that propaganda." Nobody's saying that. But when you get on social media and you're down talking this community, and in the moment that somebody says, "Well, can we have a conversation about how you have ruined the black community?" You don't want to talk about that. Your followers don't want to talk about that. Oh, well, I seen people in the comments saying, I'd rather my son be a gangbanger than a faggot. Excuse my language. But I literally saw people saying that I'd rather my son sell drugs than to be gay.
damn.
And
I
that's
mean,
a problem.
that's kind of fucked up because you rather your son seek, kill, and destroy the
Hmm.
community as opposed to him sucking dick. I'd rather my son suck some dick than kill, seek, and destroy. I'm sorry.
But it's like, what? Why don't we work together to influence them
To
to
be
have
straight,
other options? I mean, like I said, I get what he talking about the propaganda, but you guys have spread propaganda for years. Look at 80s and 90s and 2000s hip hop. You guys have spread propaganda for years. Mystical can't stay out of jail. Dude, stay raping somebody. Like, come on, bro.
right. That's true. Boosie has been pushing this criminal drug mentality for a while. Backdooring your homies, backdooring your friends. I mean, I get too. You don't want to. You kids have to be able to live and be kids. All this
Mm-hmm.
pushing crime and gayness on the kids, it is an issue. But it's the reality of the world. So you don't want to close my. You don't want your kids to be so close minded that they don't know. You have to expose them to shit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want them. You don't want it to be forced on them like that's what something that they got. That's something that they're supposed to be doing, or it's something that's cool to do. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I get it. I get it. But like you said, it's one thing to expose, it's another thing to force stuff down people's throat. And that's
Yeah,
what it looks like everybody's doing. I just think that, like I said, I understand where he's coming from. I
yeah,
understand what he's saying because we see it all the time. They want to change the curriculum. We get it. But at the same time, you just have to also understand that's not the only thing that's hurting us.
Yeah.
That's the thing that he puts the biggest on his platform. Oh, that's breaking up the black community. That's why black boys. So like I said, so the black boys that's being raped in jail because they decided to pick up a gun at 11, 12, 13 years old because they listening to these rappers and now they getting gang raped. Like not like that, but you don't see that as a problem. You
Yeah.
praise that. How do you think they're becoming like that? Some of these boys went to jail and got touched on, you feel me, and
Yep.
came out a whole nother way. Like,
Yep. That's
that's
true.
all I'm saying. You
That's true.
also contribute to that community.
That's true. You make them gay. If he want to act like that, that the music make the niggas gay because they go to jail and they gotta suck somebody's dick. They got because they want to be fucking Mr. Tough Guy. They want to
That's
fucking
all I'm saying.
not tail. Now they
That's
sucking dick.
And I know y'all not gonna agree, so y'all go ahead, get in them comments, tear me up. I'm just saying, if y'all gonna say stuff like that, let's have a broader conversation because, like she just said, not like that, but the music that these boys are listening to, the examples that you guys are setting, got these boys thinking that they Lil Boosie, they killing people, they shooting people, they committing crimes, they going to jail, and they can't handle what's behind them bars because them dudes that's behind them bars, this ain't no Tweedledee Tweedledum. Niggas
Right.
been in jail, you feel me, since 1980. Niggas in jail for murder, serial killing, slaughtering people, bro.
No bullshit. They beating. I just seen a nigga. I just seen a nigga like I don't know how I've been coming across these prison Instagram pages, but I just seen this prison Instagram page where this one nigga, I guess he betted somebody some money, or he owed some nigga in the fucking jail some money. They beat dog shit out that nigga, and then told the nigga call his parents on a burner phone that they got in the cell. He like my parents. Oh, he said, well, wake their old asses up, and was
Hmm.
just dogging the nigga. I'm like, oh hell nah.
And look at what he got to go through because Tyrone decided to listen to his homies or listen to his big homie or listen to these rappers and look up to these people. And now look at him. And then when he get out, he's switching.
Right.
But you don't want to talk about that.
Now Tyrone is Tammy.
Ice
I
Cube got a hold. You better chickity check yourself. Like, come on.
It's like, but people are the most fucked up thing about a lot of the black youth, males and females. It seems more so the males because I feel like women are not getting incarcerated as high as the boys are.
Hmm.
But the thing that I've noticed for the black men, especially in my area, they do not give a fuck. Like you could tell Alabama out here, look, nigga, why you in the streets? You gonna get 20, 30 years. You gonna be fighting. A nigga might try to take your butt. That shit don't scare 'em. They like shit. I could beat the system. I know how to fight.
Till they
I'm
get there.
lit out here. Niggas gonna hold me. I got people in the jails. My DC card gonna hold me down. Nigga,
Till
you
they
about to
get there.
sucking dick.
Till they get there.
And that's where them teardrops come from. So if you see a nigga out here in these streets and they told you that they went to prison and they got teardrops on both sides of their face, they got fucked and they was doing the fucking. Believe that. That's what them
What? I
teardrops.
thought that was for murder.
No, that's what people in jail tell people on the outside so that they don't discover their secret. They got fucked in the ass and they somebody bitch. That's a label of you my bitch now. So on the left side, that mean they got fucked. If they got teardrops on the left side of their face, that mean they got fucked. And if they got it on the right side of their face, that mean they was doing the fucking.
Well,
That's
uh,
how many. That's how many butts they got.
well, since y'all, like I said, if we gonna talk about it, it's a whole broader conversation. And I know we women, so y'all don't want to hear what women gotta say, but it's men out there that do talk about it. It's men out there that's on TV, whether it's reality show, whether they on lockup, first 48, whatever. They be on there and they'll tell you, you feel me, what's really going on. So it's like for y'all to be talking about, oh, homosexuality is so detrimental to our community, why don't we talk about what leads you to be that way? Because everybody didn't just wake up and say, oh, I'm born this way. Some of these people, traumatizing stuff happened to them.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So knock that off.
That's all I got too, man. That's all
You
I
want
got.
to?
Stop it. I'm gonna say this though. Stop.
Yeah.
Black people, hold each other accountable. It's okay. It's okay to tell people, hey, nobody likes a criminal. It's okay to tell the young people that. It's okay to tell the members of the streets, the blood and red members of the streets, what you
Hmm.
doing is stupid. Stop that shit, man. You are hurting the community, man. You hurt the community. And that's all I got.
And that's what we gonna leave with. You feel me? We need unity. Like y'all hurting the community. We need unity. Like for real.
Unity in the community. You feel me?
Real talk. Cause yeah, it's too much. It's too much division, y'all. And come on.
They trying to
Hold each
kill us,
other
man.
accountable.
They already doing shit with the laws and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we can't continue to help filtrate ourselves out of society. We can't help them. We
Hmm.
can't continue to help them with the filtration of blacks. Okay, come on,
Exactly.
y'all.
Please, please,
Please
please, please get it together. We
get
love
it.
y'all though.
We
We
love
do.
y'all, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for tapping in to my perspective podcast. Sorry, y'all can't see me. My perspective. Okay, my perspective podcast, season 4, episode 23. I think.
Hey,
Hey,
and we are. Oh, shout out to Jamie. We didn't shout Jamie out, so shout
oh,
out to
shout out
Jamie.
to Jamie. What's up, Jamie? Oh my God, this lady's in the middle of the street. She a crackhead. See, this is the shit I be dealing with.
See, blessing.
Shout out to Jamie B. She's not with us today, but she's always with us in spirit. We're gonna hold it down for Shorty.
Yes, and we will see y'all next week.
Let me leave them with a motivational word. Okay, the
Okay.
motivational word for today is get that paint. Get that paint, but don't let that paint get you.
Woo.
That's all I got.
And that's how we
Okay, she
leaving
frozen.
out.